Hello students, welcome to VPS e-learning group. As all of you know that we have completed our exercise 1.1 yesterday from chapter number 1, knowing our numbers. Okay, so let's start exercise 1.2 today. Okay, first mention your date of today here, your exercise and your classwork and your page number. Okay, now let's start. Read the question number 1. Write the greatest and the smallest 5-digit numbers using. Digits are given here, and what we have to do? We have to find out the smallest and greatest number, or forming the smallest or greatest number by using these digits. Okay. So what are the digits here given? 2, 3, 5, 8, 7. Okay. And in our previous lecture, we have already explained it that whenever we have to forming a smallest number, then we have to put given numbers in ascending order. And what is the ascending order? The smallest, then after that greater number, then greater number, and in the last the greatest number will be put. So let's start to write the smallest number. Means we have to write these number in ascending order. Then सबसे छोटा नंबर यहाँ पे 2 and then 3, after that 5, after that we will write 7 because 7 is smaller than 8. So write here 7 and after that 8. And where will we put the gamma? Yes, at this place after 100. Okay, so smallest number that we found from the given number is 23,578. Now come to the next point, greatest number. So what we have to do to find out the greatest number? Simply we have to write given digits in descending order. Just keep it in mind that for the smallest number we have to write the digits in ascending order, and for the greatest number we have to write the digits in descending order. Descending means पहले सबसे बड़ा means 8, after that 7, then 5, then 3 and 2. Put the comma here. So what the greatest number we formed here? 87,532. Is it clear? Okay. Now come to the second question. The digits has given to us are 49603. So the smallest number will be here. One main thing that you should know that whenever we have to form a smallest number, we cannot place 0 in the beginning while forming a number, because if we write here 0 and then others in ascending order, then 0 will be not count and it will not form the 5-digit number. It will be called the 4-digit number. So whenever we have the 0 to forming the digit, what is the rule we have to apply? Always write 0 after the next smallest digit to form the smallest number. Okay. So after 0, which is the next smallest digit here? Yes, it is 3. So first write 3, after that 0, after that 4, then 6 and then 9. So which number we get here? 30,469. Okay. And for the greatest number, rule is same. Write in descending order. Descending order means 9, 6, 4, 3 and then 0. Here there will be no change in the position of 0. You have to learn it. Then whatever we have to do to form the smallest number, the 0 will place after the smallest number. Okay, got that? Here just same question like the question number 2. Digits are given here 83207, and you have to find the smallest number and greatest number. Simple. For the smallest number, first you will write the smallest number after 0, then 2, then you will write 0, and so on. So do it yourself as homework and mention here homework. There is no need to highlight this like me. Okay. Now come to the question number 2. Write the greatest and smallest number using digit 32608 with 2 at 100 place. The question is same, but here one more thing is added, that is we have to place the 2 at the 100 place. It is the main condition. So write first to form the smallest number 2 here, then start to make the smallest number. 2 we have already used. Now we will write here 3. After that we will write here 0. After that we will write here 6 and then 8. So the smallest number will be 30,268. Look at here, 2 is at 100 place. That we have to do according to the question. Now how to find the greatest number? Simple. We have to put in descending order, but first write the 2 here at 100 place. Now what are the digits? 8, 6, then 3 and then 0. So which number we form? 86,230. Got that? Now come to the question number 3. A machine on an average manufactures 645 nuts in a day. How many nuts did it produce in the month of October 2017? So first of all, we write that how many number of days in the month of October. Yes, all of us know that there are 31 days in the month of October. Okay. Now nuts produced or manufactured in one day, how many these are? 645 nuts. So right here 645 nuts. And what we have to find out? Nuts produced in the month of October 2017. Simple. We have to, which operation we have to do here? Multiply. So 645 into 31, because there are 31 days in the month of October. Let's do this. 1 5 is 5, 1 4 is 4, 1 6 is 6, and what we have to write here? For the tens digit we have to write here 0, or you can write here cross according to you. Then 3 5 is 15, carry for 1, 3 4 is 12 and 1 13. After that again one more carry. Then 3 6 is 18 and 1 19, 5 4 and 5 9, 6 3 9, 1 9. So what is the answer we will get? 19,995 nuts were manufactured in the month of October 2017. Okay, got that? Now come to the question number 4. Here, to stitch a shirt 3 meter 25 centimeter cloth is needed for a shirt. Out of 50 meter cloth, how many shirts can be stitched and how much cloth is left behind? Means आपको क्लॉथ दे रखी है, टोटल लेंथ आपकी 50 मीटर है. वन शर्ट में जो कपड़ा यूज़ हुआ देन इज 3 meter 25 centimeter, and you have to find out that how many shirts can be stitched in the given cloth and how much cloth left behind. Okay, so first of all student, look at here that here the unit used centimeter and here the unit that is used is meter. So what we have to do? We have to convert the digit also in centimeter. Okay, so we know that 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. So cloth needed to stitch one shirt equal to 3 meter 25 centimeter. Or whenever we convert into centimeter, then what will it? 300 centimeter plus 25 centimeter equal to 325 centimeter. Okay, total length of cloth equal to 50 meter, or whenever we convert it into centimeter, here 2 more 0 will placed and it will be 5000 centimeter. Now we have to find out the number of shirts that can be stitched in given cloth. So what we have to do, 5000 centimeter divided by 325 centimeter. Okay, so do it. 325 5000 325 1 ja 325. Whenever we subtract 325 from 500, we will get here 175. Now write down the next digit, that is 0. Now 325 5s are 1625. Whenever again we subtract here, so answer will be 125. Now the remainder is smaller than the divisor, so it is remainder and it is the quotient. So answer is 50 shirts can be stitched and 125 centimeter cloth left behind. Okay, so we will finish here. It is your one question that you have to do in homework, and learn these question or understand these again. If you have any problem, then we will discuss it. Okay, thank you.